Aeternians. As always, it's me, Emperor AP, and I am doing a quick little check-in for you all. I have been busy for the last couple weeks. I have been working, I've been trying to develop stuff for Microcon, and I have been trying to prep for a first semester of grad school. All of that has been uh, a lot on my plate, and so I have been trying to do my best to prep things to get ready for our big reveal at MicroCon, and I didn't want to overwork myself and push myself to where my devotion to Eternia started to you know my devotion, I guess, not my devotion, my requirements, my duties to Eternia started to suffer. I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want my work to suffer or my prepping for school to suffer. So I decided to take off. It was kind of an unannounced break. I'm sorry for anybody who was concerned about that, I guess, or who wanted to check in. So I'm doing the check in now. I hope you guys are doing okay. Like I said, I've been trying to continue to make progress in Eternia. I do have some big updates. Oh goodness, there are a number of things that I have been dying to show you guys. I have some pictures that I'll probably upload in a post a little bit later. I'll probably drop them in Discord as well, of some coins that we have been producing in Eternia. So I went to visit David, our blacksmith, our resident blacksmith, the other day. Raz hit me up. Yes, I just asked about this. I appreciate you, Raz. Raz did. A number of you are absolute sweethearts. Gosh, golly goodness. You guys checked in on me. There were like 2 or 3 people over, the various platforms that we're on who messaged and said, hey, I just want to check on Emperor AP. Is he doing okay? And it means a lot. I appreciate it. Gnome's here. Hey, thank you very much. Good to see you, Kingdom of Gnome. Good to see you, Pagdu. Good to see you, everybody who I haven't said good to see you to already. Raz, Grand Pharisate, good to see you. Hey, thank you, Pagdu. That means a lot. I just wanted to let you guys know one of the big updates is we have been creating coins specifically for the group Cal Exit. We've interviewed them in the past. They're a group, promoting like the secession of California. Um, I'm personally not a secessionist, but we've interviewed their group in the past, and they wanted some ingots, some coins made. They wanted some copper coins made for their people and to start selling. So they're going to be selling those through the Imperial market, and as well, we are going to be producing 10 of them that we were contracted to make as well. So I have some images of the rough version for you guys. Again, they wanted some prototypes. They wanted to see how it would come out. So we made a first version, a first attempt. And it honestly didn't come out that great. Some of the lettering came out, but it's just a beast of a coin. And it didn't fully form the lettering like we wanted to. I think part of that's the spacing in between the lettering, so we're going to fix that and then go back out, see David again, and try to make another round. Hopefully at that point, we'll get a little bit of a cleaner result and we'll start to ship those out to them, as well as to start putting them on the Imperial market so that all their people, who want a coin that says Cal Exit on it can get it. On top of that, I have been working on our Microcon stuff. Now, my big Young Sandwich says, yeah, it was a fun day melting that. Hey, what up, David? Good to see you. David, I do have a question for you. How does this week look for you as far as trying to do that second batch? It was tough to do that first one, but I do appreciate you putting the effort in and us trying something that we hadn't tried before. It's technical to get those words to come out real nice. And so we were trying our best. It was our first attempt at upgrading and kind of doing sand molding. And so we had to get the materials for that. But yeah, David, would you be free this weekend to try like a second attempt at that? Because we're going to try to get everything fixed up, try it again, and see how it works. David said, I need to order more sand. I'll go look and see when it can come in. That makes sense. I appreciate it. In the meantime, I'm going to be trying to like see if I can't perfect our sand casting technique. David gave me the last of the sand that he used initially to try and make the molds, because once you pour the hot metal into the sand, it burns the sand and you can't use it anymore. That was actually something that he taught me this previous weekend, and so in doing that, we're going to have to order all new sand in order to be able to keep casting like this. But I got some of that already pre-burnt sand, and I'm going to be trying to see if I can't make the shape and the lettering come out a little bit smoother before we go back out, so that way we have kind of a corrected and updated process. Also, I appreciate you guys liking the video. Um, I wanted to say as well, Reptiles brought up. I took a break from my micronation. Yeah, I can understand that, Reptiles. Micronationalism is tough, as we've always talked about. You know, it's something that takes a lot of passion, it takes a lot of effort, but ultimately people are doing it for every single reason across the spectrum. You know what I mean? Some people are doing it for personal gain, some people are doing it for, I think everybody does it for their own personal passion in it, their own interest in it. But I think other people are doing it for, you know, environmental reasons. People are doing it for, you know, just the fun of connecting with a group that you may have already had some sort of development with. You know what I mean? A lot of kids at school will do that, or, you know, people who are wanting to create like a commune or something may make it a micronation. People who are trying to push for a particular activist movement will make micronations. And so for those various reasons, there's going to be various levels of interest in it. And I think the one thing that's difficult about it is the fact that, like, everybody wants to make a micronation into the same thing. You know, micronations, even though we have different reasons for coming into it, they're trying to push for this concept of being seen as legitimate, being seen as a community that is adapting itself, growing, becoming bigger and better, and is something real. Um, and so that being the case, that level of effort that comes in, you know, getting notoriety and building an audience and connecting to people, getting people to understand what it is you're doing and why you're doing it, it can be absolutely ridiculous. It can put a lot of pressure on you, and it can make people leave. So I definitely understand backing away from your micronation at some point, Reptiles. He says, I'm focusing on a new project now, making the hottest pepper. Woo! Good luck, Reptile. If you do make the hottest pepper, let me know. Mark it down in the comments. And as well, you could become Aeternia's first pepper trader. I would love to see it. I would love to see an Aeternian super hot sauce called the Arrow of Pain instead of the Arrow of Progress, because it's so hot, so spicy. We could slap it on. We could sell it in the Imperial market. You got to hit me up. I would love to. Even if it's not from the hottest pepper, I'll say it's grown by the person who's trying to make the hottest pepper. They haven't gotten it yet, but they're about to. So get this sauce early. It'll be worth more value later on when they're world famous for the hottest peppers. Gnome says, over the years I've taken a bunch of breaks, sometimes for way too long. Social media is a big part of it, and social media burnout is real. Oh, 100%. We've talked about that in previous streams as well, like micronational burnout as its own specific things with its own specific reasons, but let alone you know, social media burnout in and of itself. Spending so much time on social media is a really tough thing. And that's why I guess a little bit of this break has been kind of nice. One, because I've just had to buckle down and like prepare for stuff. Otherwise, I would mess up a lot of stuff. But actually being able to kind of just enjoy your life without connecting to the larger network of people that you're with, you know, whether that's online, whether that's, you know, just going out and like doing a hike or whatever for a little while, just to get away from the normal routines of life. That stuff feels good. Like, I think everybody needs some alone time. Everybody needs some, you know, time to just sit with their thoughts. And so, yeah, got you. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it's really good to take those breaks. That being the case, I just wanted to let everybody know I'm alive. Like, we're doing okay. Aeternia is doing okay. We're trying to get stuff picked up. Honestly, I say David's rocking and rolling. David's been killing the the ingot making game, the metal refining game. Our metals refining industry doing well. Um, Steven, of course, always the analytical mind, always prepping for something new. He has been on me about preparing for MicroCon. He's been getting our stuff together a lot of the way as well. And now I'm trying to do the things that I need to. I'm making pamphlets, writing speeches, you know, trying to make sure that our table, our design is set up like we need to. Trying to make sure that, you know, we have kind of a game plan for what we want to do when we get there and that we practice a little bit. We're trying to connect with people, and we're trying to get people to really understand what Aeternia is. I think Aeternia has become something that's been adapted and grown into a community over years of its life. But now we're trying to confine all of that into one drop, one thing that somebody can read, in the blink of an eye. Something that, I can go up and tell to a room full of people who may have never met me before or heard anything about this. So this is really important to me. It's something that I think helps to show off the people who have done so much for us, and I want to do it right. That being the case, I'm still working on it. I haven't been able to get to you guys as much as I wanted to. When I left the last stream doing the swimming stream, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be able to like next day get you guys out some stuff showing off the microcon progress, and then very quickly I got swamped with stuff, put it off, and then here we are. So, that being the case, I am still chugging along. We're getting ready for MicroCon. We are a little bit off schedule, but we're trying to like ramp it back up. So we should have everything done by MicroCon. Set up, excited, and as I go through the next few days, I'm not gonna make any promises, but I want to get some more stuff out there for you guys. At very least, if it's just a pop in, I'll send a tweet. I'll hit you guys up on Discord, something. Just to show you kind of what we're doing to prep. There's not a ton of information on MicroCon out there, how to get ready for it, what to do, and so this is my first MicroCon. I have no idea what to do. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I am definitely excited to get to show that process off. And so if you guys don't get anything before MicroCon, you're definitely going to get stuff afterward, but I can't promise anything for a minute, so until the semester's over, definitely. So we're grinding, we're going to keep doing it, and Aeternia forever. I will see you guys soon. Everybody asked a whole bunch of great questions. Kingdom of Gallus Flufia asked how much territory does Aeternia have. Purchased and owned completely by us in the U.S., 3.5 acres. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. See you guys. Aeternia forever.